Daily English Dialogues.
Mike, I had a student ask me something really interesting yesterday.
Oh yeah? What was it?
Well, he told me that his neighbor's dog had run away and he wanted to say something nice, so he said, I apologize.
Oh no. I apologize? That sounds like he was the one who opened the gate and let the dog out.
Exactly. It sounded like a confession, but he didn't know what else to say. We are taught that I'm sorry is the only way to show emotion, but actually, native speakers use so many different phrases depending on how bad the situation is.
That is so true. I'm sorry is the vanilla ice cream of empathy. It's okay, but sometimes you need some sprinkles. Sometimes you need the whole chocolate cake.
Oh, I love that analogy. So today, let's help our listeners move beyond vanilla. Let's talk about how to show empathy for small problems, big stress, and really bad news.
Let's do it. Okay, Vicky, let's start small. I'm going to give you a scenario, a level 1 problem.
Ready.
Okay, I'm walking to work and I step in a puddle. My sock is wet.
Ugh, that's a bummer.
Exactly. That's a bummer. It's light, it's casual.
Right. You wouldn't say, my heart goes out to you for a wet sock. That would be weird.
Very dramatic. What else could you say?
If it's something annoying, I often use, what a pain. Or if I'm talking to a close friend, I might just say, that sucks.
That sucks is great, but we should warn people it's very informal, right?
Definitely. Do not tell your boss that sucks if he loses a file.
Sir, I heard profits are down. Yeah, Mike, it's bad. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, I'd get fired.
Instead, for a minor annoyance at work, you could say, that's annoying or that's unfortunate.
Okay, let's role play a level 1 annoyance. I'll be the complainer. Man, I went all the way to the store and I forgot my wallet.
Ugh, what a pain. Did you have to go all the way back?
Yeah, it took me 20 minutes.
That's so frustration.
See, that felt natural. You acknowledged my feeling without making it a tragedy.
All right, let's dial it up. Level 2. This is where most people struggle. This is for stress, bad days at work, or feeling overwhelmed.
This is where I'm sorry feels a bit robotic. If I tell you I'm stressed about a deadline and you just say, I'm sorry, it feels like you want to end the conversation.
Exactly. It shuts it down. We want to validate the feeling. We want to show we understand.
So, what's your go-to phrase here?
I love the phrase, that sounds, followed by an adjective. That sounds stressful. That sounds exhausting. That sounds rough.
Rough is a great word. It covers everything.
It really does. Mike, tell me about a bad day, real or fake.
Okay. Honestly, I've been working on this video editing project for 3 days and the computer crashed this morning. I lost about 2 hours of work.
Oh, Mike, that sounds incredibly frustrating.
It is. I wanted to throw the computer out the window.
I can totally see why you'd feel that way.
See, listeners? Did you hear that second phrase? I can see why you'd feel that way.
That is a magic phrase. Even if you can't fix the problem, telling someone that their anger makes sense helps them calm down.
It validates me. It makes me feel like I'm not crazy for being angry.
Another good one for this level is, I get it, or I totally understand.
Simple but powerful. I get it. It creates a connection. I'm not just listening to you, I am with you. Okay, Vicky, we have to talk about the hard stuff. Level 3. Bad news, grief, loss.
This is where learners get scared. They're terrified of saying the wrong thing, so they usually say nothing at all, which is actually worse.
Right, if someone tells you their mother's sick or they lost their job, silence is painful.
In these moments, I'm sorry is actually okay, but we usually expand it to, I'm so incredibly sorry to hear that.
The intonation matters here, right?
100%. You can't say it with a flat voice. You need to lower your pitch. I'm so sorry to hear that.
What if you want to say something deeper?
There is a beautiful phrase native speakers use, my heart goes out to you.
That is a beautiful one. It sounds very sincere.
It means I feel your pain in my heart. Another, if you are shocked by the news, is I can't imagine what you're going through.
That's a very humble phrase. It admits that their pain is unique. You aren't pretending to know how they feel.
Exactly. Let's try a serious role play. It might feel a bit heavy, but it's important practice. Mike, give me some bad news.
Okay. Um, Honestly, I found out yesterday that my landlord is selling my apartment. I have to move out in 30 days. I have nowhere to go.
Oh, Mike, I'm so sorry. That must be devastating.
Yeah, I haven't slept all night. I don't know what to do.
I can't even imagine how stressful that is. My heart really goes out to you.
Thanks, Mikey. I appreciate that. Okay, stepping back, I actually felt that. When you said that must be devastating, it felt like you really cared.
It's about matching the emotion. If you had said, I have to move, and I said, that's a bummer, it would have been insulting.
Right. A bummer is for a wet sock. Devastating is for losing your home. Vocabulary choice equals emotional intelligence.
There is one last category we should touch on. We call this active empathy.
This is for when you want to stop talking and start helping.
Yes, sometimes people just want to vent, but sometimes they need support.
What's the phrase?
The classic one is there anything I can do? But sometimes people are too shy to say yes.
True, so sometimes I make it specific. If someone is stressed, I say, do you want to talk about it? Or even better, I'm here if you need to vent.
To vent, that's a great verb. It means to let all your steam out like a pressure cooker.
Exactly. Telling a friend I'm here if you need to vent is the best gift you can give them. It means I will listen to you complain and I won't judge you.
Wow, we covered a lot of ground today, from wet socks to moving houses.
Let's do a quick recap for our listeners. Small problems, that's a bummer. What a pain, that sucks. Medium stress, that sounds rough. I can see why you're upset. Big problems, my heart goes out to you. I can't imagine what you're going through.
Mike, what's the challenge for our subscribers this week?
The challenge is to go one whole week without saying I'm sorry when someone tells you bad news. Try to use one of the other phrases we learned today.
That's a tough one, but it will make you sound so much more natural.
And so much more connected to the people around you.
Guys, if you found this helpful, let us know in the comments. What is the most useful phrase you learned today?
And don't forget to practice the shadowing exercises we'll put at the end of this video.
Thanks for listening to Daily English Dialogues. Speak with feeling.
See you next time.